Look back and watch me smack that. All on the floor, smack that. Give me some more. I need to get this off my chest. The reason why I decided to record this video is because initially I wanted to start my own radio show. Yeah, that's right. And the reason why I wanted to actually start a radio show is because I've been playing GTA Definitive Edition lately. In those games, in GTA games, I just noticed how, before in my childhood I was not noticing that before, but this time I noticed after, knowing I would say dark humor or dirty humor a bit more, English, I'm understanding English much more now than in my childhood, definitely, you know what I'm saying. So just hearing radio hosts, right, and how they spin records, how it's like a flawless transition from one song to another with a story in between.
More mood swings than your pregnant wife. Emotion 98.3.
Hello, I am Fernando Martinez, and this is Emotion. When I first come to Vice City, I feel all lonely, a man on the outside, a foreigner. Then I say, Fernando, you like to talk a lot? So I get a well-paid job on the radio and begin to make my name as a successful DJ. Now I'm not so lonely, but I never forget my roots. I never forget, and so I always have a soft spot for foreigner. I've been waiting is next.
So long.
How with such a cool humor, the narrator just explains about the song, or just even seamlessly, there's with his words, he just magnificently flows from one song to another, you know what I'm saying? It's just such an art, and I really wanted to try that out, and I was like, Bob, I want to have that feel to my shows. I want to have my own show like that, especially on the internet. On the internet, when it comes to YouTube or Twitch, I don't really know anyone who does that, who is like a radio host personality and doing it on the internet. So I was like, okay, well, I want to be one. I wanted the actual whole thing where it's, let's say, 1 hour long episode of song, me listening to the song, you listening to the song fully, enjoying the song together, and then maybe during the song I even give some comments to you, hey, this part is dope, we're singing along to it, and then we discuss about the song or something like that. It didn't happen. I decided, okay, well, let's do it my own way, how I do my album reactions, cut, I would say, the best parts of my reaction to the song or to the album, and keep it at that. And yes, I will get copyright claimed yet again in my life. I've been copyright claimed by YouTube hundreds of times, but hey, it's not different to me. It's my lifestyle now. I mean, it's for a while actually, so it's no different with this episode. So hi everyone, Bob is in the house, and tonight we are here with the first episode, I would say like a podcast / radio show, Music with Bob, episode 1, and we're gonna be talking about my childhood.
One, two, three into the four. Snoop, Doggy, and Dr. Dre is at the door. You know about crack shit up. Give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Too low death niggas so we're crazy. Them a baby, yeah. And that's realer than real deal Holyfield. And now you hookers and hoes know how I feel. Funky stuff. It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this and like that and like this and Drake creep to the mic like a fan.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. So sit back, relax and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before. I'm with the dope rhyme that I kick. You know and I know I feel some more funky shit. To add to my collection, this selection symbolizes dope. Take a toke but don't choke. If you do, you have no clue of what me and my homie Snoop Dogg came to do. It's like this and like that, like this and it's like that, like this and like that and it's like this.
So just chill
To the next episode.
Yeah, I decided to start with that song, our first time ever radio show, right, on YouTube, is because I love hip hop, and it's just such a lovely song that it's kind of from my childhood, and that comes from, again, GTA San Andreas, because this song was on GTA San Andreas. And while I don't really have a story to tell you with this song, you know, other than the fact that I really love it and it's a timeless classic, I still really wanted to play this song as first because it's such a hype song, and yeah, it just gets the mood going, and we got into the right moves, I believe, with this song. So but let me start with like my childhood. Reason why we are here today is to discuss about my childhood, to sort of tell you a bit more about myself, right, to the true fans that are sticking with me till this time. You know, it's been almost 5 years, Music with Bob, by the way. February 3rd, 2017, that was the first video I made with this channel. The video's name was Big Sean I Decided reaction review to the album, and that was the first hip-hop album I reacted to, the first ever song or album, right? It was a hip-hop music, not pop, you know. Then it's kind of got into more pop territory, but nevertheless I wanted to diversify this channel, even if it attracted more pop viewers in the end, and I don't mind it, you know. Pop and hip-hop are two equally beloved genres to me. Well, hip-hop a little bit more other this last years, but nevertheless, yeah, I wanted to attract all different kinds of viewers, you know, from Brazil and from I try to remember actually different artists right now, or I mean, I did K-pop as well, and Europeans for sure. There was Aaliyah, you know, Spanish people I'm talking about, Kygo, right, and different type of artists. And because I'm into music, I'm into a lot of different things, but today I think it's gonna be more about hip-hop, because while in my childhood I've been listening to pop, most fun stories come from hip-hop. And I just remember how I was 5 years old, and I was introduced to hip-hop this way, like as such a young kid. I was listening to Eminem because of my dad. My dad, he played his songs when I was in his car. You know, my dad was enjoying Eminem's music at that time, and you know, he was just playing it for himself, right? He didn't expect, you know, 5-year-old to be remembering this after let's say almost 20 years, right? But yeah, I remember it, and it kind of shaped my taste to music. My dad definitely shaped my taste in music, and not only when it comes to Eminem, but there's more artists like Kanye West, Coldplay, for example. There's Manu Chao, Spanish artist. There's Matafix. You know, the Manu Chao and Matafix are now gone pretty much, right? They are not really active in music, but that's what I'm saying. Like, there's there has been a lot of different things that my dad listened to before, and I know about this artist because of him, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers, you know, other artists that came to my mind, different genres, as you can see. But yeah, my dad was a pretty good listener too, I would say, to music. I mean, not was, but still is. Yes, I'm literally right now recording in his home. Yes, so yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was definitely fun being that kid, and not only we listened to Eminem, but also there were other different rap songs. But yeah, I didn't understand English at all. My dad probably didn't really understand English that well at that time, but the music was so good that we couldn't resist. You know, we were just listening, and my dad I probably didn't even know that there were like bad words, you know, and stuff like that. You know, usually parents don't allow kids to listen to explicit songs and stuff like that. But with my dad, that was not really a case. Because he didn't really understand that there were bad words, right? So yeah, with Eminem, let's focus on Eminem actually, because that was my first hip hop artist that I enjoyed, and like he's still one of my favorite rappers today, one of my favorite artists of my life, pretty much, because there were so many good memories with my dad because of Eminem. And not only that, I mean, I also developed my own memories with his music later. But at that time, Eminem was everywhere, and he's like peak popularity. He was so big, he was everywhere. He globalized rap, in my opinion. And I believe he was, yeah, honestly, like, it's not even an opinion, I think it's a fact. Yes, there were artists before Eminem who made hip-hop pretty big, but like, it was Eminem who like took over the storm, like such a commercial success. He took rap to the mainstream, and everyone knew Eminem, and a lot of people wanted to become rappers because of Eminem. Eminem was like a final nail in the coffin to already get popularizing genre of rap. And Eminem, yes, he definitely made rap so big, and since then, you know, rap never stopped being that popular, even if there were some decline, I would say, in the late 2000s with rap, but yeah, it's going strong. It's still going strong as ever, I would say, during our days currently, right? And I just remember, you know, him being so big that even on music videos, like MTV music videos, I was again 5 years old, and I was in front of the small screen, TV screen, and you know, I was watching a lot of MTVs at that time. I really liked watching music videos, and Eminem's song, like My Name Is, would come up, and then Without Me would come up. Not, I mean, probably during different time frame, right? Because these songs are from different albums, but yeah, I just like vaguely remember like some images from my childhood, you know, me sort of watching those clips. And yeah, let's play Without Me, because that's the song I remember the most, actually. Like, I remember My Name Is, The Real Slim Shady, and Without Me. And here's Without Me, guys.
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? I created a monster, cause nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want shady, I'm chopped liver. Got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problem's complicated. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me. So, cause this shit's about to get heavy, I just settled all my lawsuits. Fuck you, Debbie! Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just just seems everybody only wants to discuss me. So this must mean I'm disgusting. But it's just me, I'm just dusty. And I'm not the first king of controversy. I am the worst thing from Elvis Presley to do black music so selfishly and use it to get myself wealthy. Hey, there's a concept that works. 20 million other white rappers emerge, but no matter how many fish in the sea, it'll be so empty without me. Now this looks like a job for me. So everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me, without me.
Yeah, guys, so this was Without Me, and I even remember how there was like and on MTV again there was like a TV show where they were just doing music videos for Eminem Without Me. Like they took a random guy from a street, I believe, something like that, and they decided to sort of replicate that Without Me music video, and that was such a cool idea someone had with that show. Like I need to find that, but I don't even remember the name of the show, but I do remember Punked by Ashton Kutcher for some reason. That was being shown on MTV at that time, but I don't remember the name of this one. But basically, yeah, like they had a crew, had the makeups or whatever, the setup, the same setup like Eminem used, and they really had to, like, they were really accurate on replicating that music video. It's just without it was without Eminem. It was a different random guy who was acting like Eminem. Like it's his song, and he was like had to remember all the lyrics, of course, and like he was playing off with like that iconic music video. He was replicating that, and I myself, because I was watching it plenty of times actually on TV, that music video I remember so well, and I just refreshed my mind on it later when I became older, from YouTube. I was just watching it as well not too long ago. Yeah, it's just a fun ride with that music video, Eminem being a Superman, and like that comic art. Yeah, that was nice. That was nice. And speaking of MTV, actually, from that same period of time, I remember watching this music video of that song, and I was shocked. Not so long ago when I discovered that music video. Later, I finally was able to like remember like who is singing and like what was the name of the song. And when I googled on YouTube, I remember, like, I had flashbacks of white walls from that music video. There was Limp Bizkit, there was gorgeous Holly Berry, and it was a pretty dramatic video. It was a love story, and I remember all that from that, from those times. And there was flashback of these scenes. And when I watched it on YouTube, I was like, yeah, that was exactly that. Like, exactly, I remembered correctly. And it blew my mind. It was crazy. And let's just, listen to this song, Behind Blue Eyes by Limp Bizkit. And imagine, while you're listening to the song, imagine me being 6-year-old kid watching MTV.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. I just seems to be. I have hours
December. That part, like, that reminds me of John Bellion. Like, John Bellion also had this kind of sound effects with the person.
My love is vengeance that's never free. Behind blue eyes.
That was the year 2003. And at that time, there was so many different kinds of music in the mainstream. And I know music has a lot of things to offer every year, right? Music is always great. Like, F those people who say, oh, old days were the better, like, today's music sucks. Like, no, it's not like that. Every music year, let's say, decade, has great things to offer, right? But there was something special about that time, about 2003, because how do you have in the music chart Limp Bizkit, Behind Blue Eyes, right, being popular and all that, and at the same time you have this banger.
Go, 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 shorty.
It's your birthday.
We gon' party like
It's your birthday.
We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. Find me in the club, bottle full of bug. With money, I got the head sitting in the taking drugs. I'm in the having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, get into getting rough. When I pull up out front, you see the men's on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's 29s in the club. Niggas heard I fuck with Dre, now they wanna show me love. When you sound like Eminem in the house, they wanna fuck. No, we ain't nothing changed, hold down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cut, that nigga roll that weed up. But I in New York, the niggas will tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded and died, and they ready to go. I'm getting love. I'm full of bug, with money I got the head city in the taking drugs. Running out of sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, if you're into getting rough. I mean, all my fancy things, my crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, nigga, I done came on and I ain't changed. And you should love way more than you hate, nigga. Get the bumping in the club, it's on. Know what I to bitch, if she smash, she gone. If the roof on fire, let the motherfucker burn. Just talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. Hey, switch the style up. Niggas hate to let them make them want the money pile up. And we can go up some money, I got the head silly in the taking drugs. I'm in the having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, yeah, into getting rough. You can find me in the club.
Guys, I mean, In the Club took off hard. Like, every man in the freaking world knew who 50 Cent was at that time, bro. Like, it's been crazy. Guys, I was born in a fucking Uzbekistan, you know what I mean? Like, it's a third world country. And the whole city was bumping the 50 Cent album, bro. The whole city. I'm not even kidding. The 6-year-old man right here, like, he was so popular, so much so that it was imprinted in my head, his global success, that he was so popular. Like, it's stuck in my head that at that time, he was so big, you know what I mean? Like, to the point I remember it to this day. Like, I memorized it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy. From every single neighborhood, like, from my dad's car to some random dude's restaurant, right there is like 50 Cent, like, bumping. He was a superstar. I even heard 50 Cent in the club ringtones in Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Like, somebody's calling, he picks, like, his phone rings, dun dun dun, go, go. Or later it was like Candy Shop as well, actually. Da 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 da. Yeah.
seductive. I take you to the candy shop. I let you lick the lollipop. Go ahead, girl, don't you stop.
Like it was like 50 Cent mania was real, guys. It was real. Like, trust me on that. I can't even believe how big I was. How it was incredible. And if Eminem globalized rap, 50 Cent made it cool to be a gangster around the world. He was big. He was a superstar, as I said. Yeah, it is crazy. It was crazy. Gangster rap was a popular term from now on. And from those listening sessions, with my dad, if we're coming back to it, there was also Ice Cube in my life. There was an Ice Cube song we played with my dad a lot of times. And, if I think it's appropriate to mention Ice Cube and play Ice Cube song right after 50 Cent is because if Dr. Dre didn't form NWA with Ice Cube, if they would have been failures, let's say, if they didn't succeeded with NWA, the most dangerous group in the world, right? Then Dr. Dre would have been a failure. Like, he would have not been a successful producer, right? And we would not have seen Snoop Dogg, Eminem, 50 Cent, right? And so Ice Cube definitely was pivotal to, let's say, not pivotal, but he played a big part to NWA's success, meaning to Dr. Dre's success as well, later, because Dr. Dre was able to become his own successful solo artist. Unfortunately, Ice Cube's song that I'm going to play, it's not called It Was a Good Day. No, it's not that song. Because back then, back in the beginning of 2000s, me and my dad was actually listening to this song. It was called You Can Do It.
Yeah, yeah. Get your ass up and hurry. Ice Cube, baby. 99, baby. I'm on the grind, baby. Show me something.
You can do it with your back into it.
I can do it with your ass into it.
Go back into it.
Put your ass into it. Tick, tick, boom. Hear me banging down these back streets. Loving back street, treated like an athlete. Like,
Don't stop, nigga, hit it.
I will, I'm gon' do it. Gon' do it. Gon' do it. Do it, do it. Get your ass up and hurry.
Sorry, it was too tempting. I gotta play it. I gotta play this record. It was a good day. Ice Cube.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. The dope thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light, looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight. And everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can fuck all night. Today was a good day.
When you likes under this video. Yeah, seriously guys, if you're enjoying this episode so far, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. And because of the engagement, it will determine if this show will take off, if I'm gonna be doing more of this kind of shows or not. So your support is very important. Yeah, so I have actually another story from my childhood. Right, the main theme of today. Basically, in 2001, I had this DVD player, and I had this DVD. I think it was called like Best Music Videos 2001 or something like that. My dad bought it. He doesn't even remember it for sure, but I do remember this kind of things because it definitely changed my life. it was one of those things that shaped my music taste. You know, not only my dad's present, but also this DVD, let's say, right? Because in that DVD, there was a collection of different genres that was popular at that time. You know, songs that was popular at that time. Not only there was hip hop or pop, but there was also alternative. And I'm gonna play a couple of songs from that DVD, I would say. And the first song we are going to play is this. Clint Eastwood by Gorillaz.
It happened. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless.
Finally, someone let me out of my cage. Now, time for me is nothing cause I'm counting no A's. Now, I couldn't be there. Now, you shouldn't be scared. I'm good at repairs and I'm under each snare. It's tangible. Man, you too. Panoramic view. Look, I'll make it all manageable. Pick and choose, sit and lose. All you different crews, chicks and dudes who you think is really kicking tunes. But that's you with one.
I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless. Not for long, the future is coming on. I'm happy. I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless. Coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on.
The essence, the basics, without it you make it. Allow me to make this childlike in nature. Rhythm, you have it or you don't, that's a fallacy, I'm in them. Every sprouting tree, every child of peace, every cloud and sea. You see with your eyes, for me it's a guide. Y'all can see me now cause you don't see with your eye. You perceive with your mind, that's the inner. So I'ma stick around with us and be a mentor. Bust a few rhymes so motherfuckers remember what the thought is. I brought all this so you can survive when law is lawless. Feeling sensations that you thought was dead. No squealing, remember that it's all in your head.
I'm feeling glad I got sunshine in a bag. I'm useless. Not for long, my future is coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on. It's coming on.
Yeah, basically when this music video was on my TV screen, it was a blast. I was a 4-year-old kid pretty much, and I was amazed because of this cartoon. You know what I mean? A cartoon that were singing, there was a band, there was cool characters. It was everything I could have wished for. It was so amazing. The song was also so dope. It's legendary. And now we are going to play another song from that DVD. Before we do that, actually, I just want to acknowledge that I was a bit insecure today because, yeah, I feel like there's like just a little tension. I don't know if it exuded to the video, but hopefully not. But yeah, because it was my first time doing this, I'm feeling good about this episode, and hopefully you're liking it too. We're having a good time. Don't Panic by Coldplay is next.
Bones sinking like stones, all that we fall for. And we live in a beautiful world. Yeah, we do, bones sinking like stones, all that we fall for. And we live in a beautiful world. Yeah, we do, we live in a beautiful world. We live in a beautiful world. Everybody here's got somebody to lean on.
Yes. That was another song from that DVD I was talking about. And yeah, since then, both Coldplay and Gorillaz are still part of my life, right? Even on this channel, you've seen me reacting to those artists. Nevertheless, going forward, we have like a couple of songs left to play today, guys, to enjoy together. I would say this is the last story I'm going to be telling. So the song is called Smack That by Akon and Eminem. So that was already 2007, right? Maybe 2006, but probably 2007. But the thing is, though, the reason why I stopped on this song particularly is because I want you to refresh your minds what was happening in 2007. If you know, if you're old enough to remember 2007, when it comes to internet specifically, there were times when, you know, illegal downloads, right, pirating songs. It's still a thing today, right? But at that time, it was more common to do because, you know, there was no streaming services or anything like that. So people were just downloading from the internet for free, casually, right? So when they were doing that, I had this software. I mean, as a 10-year-old kid who already knew how to do this all stuff, right? I was downloading songs from the internet. I had my Windows Media Player at that time, and my library of songs, right? And the app, I want you to remind, I don't know if you have ever used it before, but maybe there's like some people who also use this app. It's called Kaza or Kaza. Kaza, I believe it is called. I just know the spelling, but I don't know how it was. I always used to say Kaza, but Kaza is app where, or a website, I would say program where you have it's like a download manager. But nevertheless, I don't know, I just thought that you know, if some people have used Kaza before, you know, if they are old like that, yeah, it's just a cool nostalgic moment. But I've downloaded plenty of things with Kaza, but I vividly remember exactly this song for some reason. I think it was my first song I downloaded with Kaza, and Smack That, Akon and Eminem, such a cool way to sort of start to finish this episode with that song, you know, because we talked about Eminem, and it is just a banger, you know, it's just a classic at this point. So let's listen to it. Smack That by Akon and Eminem.
I feel you creeping, I can see you from my shadow. Wanna jump up in my Lamborghini Gallardo, impossibly bend you over. Look back and watch me smack that all on the floor. Smack that, give me some more. Smack that till you get so. Smack that, oh. Up front style, ready to attack now. Pulling the parking lot store with the light down. Convicts got the whole thing packed now. Step in the club, the wardrobe intact now. I feel it on and crack now. Ooh, I see it's all at back now. I feel you creeping, I can see it from my shadow. Wanna jump up in my Lamborghini Gallardo.
Oh my god, I didn't know he was talking about Lamborghini Gallardo. I've listened to the song 350 times and I never caught to my attention that there was a car model used in the song, Lamborghini Gallardo.
Go to my place and just kick it like Tybo. And possibly bend you over. Look back and watch me smack that all on the floor. Smack that,
Give me some more. The song is getting a whole new meaning in my eyes.
get so smack that, oh, smack that, oh.
Folks sitting in the car, bang on, they better hang on when they throw this thing on. Get a little drink on, they gon' flip for this Akon shit, you can bank on it. Let kill, kitty cat calls, the way she climbs up and down them poles. Looking like one of them booty cat dolls, trying to hold my booty back through my drawers. Steps off stage, didn't think I saw. Creeps up behind me and she's like, yeah. I'm like, I know, let's cut to the chase. No time to waste, back to my place. Rush from the club to the cribs like a mile away. I'm more like a paddler, shall I say. And plus I got a pal if he gallows game. In fact, he's the one singing the song that's playing. Hey, Carl.
I feel you creeping, I can see it from my shadow. Maybe go to my place and just kick it like Tybo. Could possibly bend you over. Look back and watch me smack that all on the floor. Smack that, give me some more on the floor. Smack that, give me some more. Smack that till you get so. Smack that, oh.
Alright, and the last song, it's a bonus song at this point. No story, nothing. Just to close out the show, we're gonna close it with another banger. Alright, but thank you so much for watching this channel. Hit the like button if you liked this video. The playlist, actually, the songs I played every episode, if it's gonna be a thing, you know, you'll be able to find in the description box below. Yeah, every time we do a radio show like that, just go to the description box if you like the songs. Just check it out on Apple Music. The playlist I create there. You have a link there, you know, to access. So yeah, so last song, GZ and Hustlers by Snoop Dogg. Let's go.
Good morning, boys and girls. I'm your substitute teacher. What you want to be when you grow up?
I wanna be a motherfucking hustler. You better ask somebody.
And this is for the G's, and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's.
Now let me drop some more of them keys. It's 199 Trey, so let me just play. It's Snoop Dogg, I'm on the mic, I'm back with Dr. Dre. But this time I'm gonna hit your ass with a touch to leave motherfuckers in the days fucked up. Hearing on the record, it's me, you see, S and double on P, D-O-double-G-Y, the D-O-double-G. I'm fly as a falcon, soaring through the sky, and I'm high till I reside. So check it, I get busy, I make your head dizzy. I'm crazy, you can't face me. I'm the S, so yes, I'm fresh. I don't fuck with the stress. I'm all about the chronic bionic, you see. Every single day, chillin' with the Deagle Double, my clique, my crew. You fuck with us, we got to fuck you up. I thought you knew, but yet
Back when Snoop Dogg was untouchable.
You say shit hard as steel, nigga.
This is for the G's, and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the G's. This is for the G's, and this is for the hustlers. This is for the hustlers, now back to the
G. Alright, guys, have a good one. Have a blast. Have a lovely holidays. Okay, loved ones, hug them, kiss them. I'm doing second goodbye already. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope this was a blast for you guys, and yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think about this video, and if we should hang out like this more. All right, I'll see you in the next ones. Bye, guys.